Hi everyone, it's Disney Magic Diva. We're back from our last trip at Walt Disney World Resort, and of course it was a magical time once again, except when I got home and got my suitcase off our conveyor belt at the local airport, it was not so magical. My suitcase was sopping wet. While we had been in Orlando at the airport, a massive thunderstorm came through, and evidently my suitcase was caught out in the middle of it because every single piece of clothing inside completely, utterly drenched. I had some socks tucked in a pair of tennis shoes, and I was able to wring a couple of drops of water out of those socks. That's how wet every single thing was. This has happened to us once before when we were arriving for the beginning of our vacation at Walt Disney World Resort. When my suitcase arrived in our resort room, there were some pieces of clothing inside that had been wet, obviously from being caught in a rainstorm. That time I was able to just hang a few things up and we got by without any major catastrophe happening. If the same kind of thunderstorm had occurred at the beginning of our trip as what occurred at the end of our trip this time, I would have spent the first day of our vacation doing laundry. Not very magical. So next time I'm going to do like my husband does. He uses hard-sided luggage, but even some of his things were wet around where the zipper area was on his suitcase. So even with hard-side luggage, not everything is going to be completely dry. Keep it in mind as you pack. Make sure anything that absolutely must stay dry, put in a plastic bag. Maybe line your suitcase with plastic or just use carry-ons. I'm not a big carry-on fan. I have enough stuff to deal with in the airport. I don't want to carry a bag too. But think about it. Remember, things can get wet even in your suitcase, even at Disney World. Have a magical vacation.